Hello and welcome to the Ramsey Show Aftershow show. And as usual, we'll just wait a few minutes for people to get in to the chat. Once again, I started the live stream and the chat was all black. So, but it should be good now. So, as I say, we'll just wait another minute or so. Typing in my, there comes some people. Typing in my email address in chat. Why did who get blocked, Lyle? Yeah, so why'd you didn't have to change your name to come here because I didn't block you. That doesn't block you on the all entirety of YouTube. It just blocks you there. Bill, I think it had something to do with you were typing stuff over and over like a 10-year-old, maybe? Like too much just BS in a row. Mine doesn't like that. Why is that so out of focus? Oh well, deal with it. I'll get another camera one day. I have to use my glasses for this because I'm using a 43-inch monitor. It was BS, Bill. I promise it was BS. It was just a lot of IOs over and over again and saying, everybody in the chat type this. Very 10-year-old stuff. Very 10-year-old stuff. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll start. Let me get my notes up. Can I see them? Yes, I can. Alrighty. So, it's Friday, getting down on Friday. Do 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 do. Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show where we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. That's right, new branding. Used to be Steve Simpson Financial Coach, but I couldn't get that on all platforms. On some platforms it wasn't taken, but there was a character limit, so I couldn't type that much in there. And you can schedule a coaching consultation assessment by emailing your contact info to coachstevemoney@gmail.com. You can also reach me on the Instagram at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And also, if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better and maybe be in focus sometimes, you can send to coachstevemoney@gmail.com via PayPal. All righty. Happy birthday, Kelly's today. Kelly Daniel, the associate producer phone screener for the Ramsey Show, and Kelly G, I think, right? Wasn't it Kelly G from the chat? Or was it a different Kelly from the chat? Hey, let's see if there's any questions so far. Hane, says, happy early Saturday to you. Oh, to Joy, just to Joy, not to everybody. All right. Thanks for all the IOs, kids. Appreciate it. Joy says IG has a character limit. No, Joy. I got Steve Simpson Financial Coach on. I mean, they probably do have a character limit, but it wasn't over for that one. I think Twitch was a problem for me, and one other one I can't remember. It's not. I think it's R. Kelly too. Somebody's. It was somebody. Some other Kelly today. Somebody said it was two Kellys. I appreciate it, AJ. Doesn't have the volume on, but figures it could help Steve get the hours whether or not he can listen, and that is for certain. Bill's still worried about why he got timed out in the Ramsey chat today, and some people in my chat right now are giving him therapy for it. You having trouble hearing me? What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Bill, I'm not going to tell you again. You said stupid stuff. You typed the same thing over and over again. And you said stupid stuff. You said like to have the, you did a lot of IOs in a row. And mod most times gives people 3 times of typing something in a row. And then he puts the hammer down. And then also you said, everybody in the chat type I or something like that. It was stupid, Bill. So there you go. That's right. Sydney has the power. She can time you out here, Bill. I appreciate you coming here. Appreciate your viewing. Appreciate your interest. But quit being stupid. Thanks. All righty. If there's any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Bill, if I ignore yours, it's because I've answered it 3,000 times already, or it's stupid. So you're not blocked now. You're not blocked on any name yet, unless Sydney did it. Yeah. So there you go. All righty. Yep. Once again, Kelly Daniels' birthday today. I think they said she was 63. Look as good I will not when I get 63. I don't look as good now. So there you go on that. All righty. Yeah, as I said, anybody go ahead and type questions in if you have them, and I'll get to them after segments. I have a couple written down, not enough as usual. Let's see. Today's hosts were Dave's daughter, Rachel Cruz, and Dr. John Deloney and his 2 PhDs, which is 2 more than I have. No dadgum count today since Dave was off. And Rachel probably doesn't mention Friends on the show as much as she did in her commercials. Let's see. $10 book sale on RamseySolutions.com bookstore through May 31st. A great time to get books such as The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey, The Debt-Free Degree by Anthony O'Neill, and Prox Prince, which is my abbreviation for The Proximity Principle by Ken Coleman, the careers expert. So Sid is breaking it down for Bill. Bill asked, why do people suck? Sid said, because life sucks and people lash out when it happens to them. There you go. AJ sent me an email with the idea of a lithophane. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, or you wanted something else. I'm sure it's great. I will check that out, AJ. Thank you so much. Joy asked, do you recommend put a bit less on baby step 5 and more on 6? Then use that money for 5 since I don't know how much school will be, or do it evenly. Joy, since your BBs are, Joy uses the 2-letter B's for baby. Since your BBs are very little, you have plenty of time to do catch up on school. So you could do that. That's the breakdown on that is totally up to you how you try to do it. I appreciate you trying to promote me, Bill. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that might be it. Yeah, you can't do that. You have to be like kind of sly, I guess, the way I'm doing it. Or I mean, he must be allowing me to do it. So I am not the mod. If I was the mod, I would just stay there and do this podcast. I would do it with. I would have James and Kelly produce for me. Yeah. So Joy Sydney suggests you could also start now with smaller amounts. Yeah, it's a good idea to get in the habit of putting something in there. But yeah, I'm spinning in my chair. It's a good idea to put something in there, but it's fine if you want to put more to the mortgage for now. Yep. Let's see. He. All right. Sid is lacking energy today. Why are you lacking energy, Sid? While she answers that, and anybody again, if you have any questions or even any comments or anything, go ahead and put them in the chat and I will get to them. But first, a little market report. Everything is at or near new highs today. Google says that weak jobs data, get this, weak jobs data, right? Bad news, weak jobs data. It makes investors more confident that the Fed will not increase rates. So that's why the market went up today. The S&P and the Dow Jones both are at new highs today. So there you go. And the other two indexes I look at are almost there. That would be the Russell index for small cap and the Nasdaq for the big tech stuff. Is it? I don't know why it would do that. I can't change anything about it at the moment. So I'm hoping it's good enough since we've already done 15 minutes. Oh, it's working for you? Huh? I'm gonna do this without having to think about it one day. See, I'm in my head about it now. It's HAHNEH. That's what it sounds like. So Han. Uh, the English name Hannah has got me so messed up. Let's see. Where was I at? Oh, I finished with the market report. That was the market report, sponsored to you by nobody. By me, I guess. Let me know if you want to sponsor the market report. Let's see. Bill says, let's all work 40 yes with and have $1 million for retirement at 62, live till 72. Hope we stay healthy. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Georgia passed a new state law that allows for college athletes in the state of Georgia to use to profit off of their name, image, and likeness. And so the only problem with that is that their law the school doesn't have to do this, but it allows the university to enact a rule that says that athletes that make money from their name, image, and likeness while going to the University of Georgia or any college in Georgia, that they have to put 75% of what they make into a pool that will be split among the students that are there at the time, and they get it 1 year after they leave school or graduate. So that would leave 25% of it for the student athlete. It also there's also there would be taxes also involved. So by the time that all that gets done with it, the student athlete would have $6. Um, any national law that gets passed by Congress would supersede that, and so that probably is coming. But I don't think there's even a bill written at all yet for it. So, but that was just interesting that they would do that. That's such a bad, and if that's going to be the case, why wouldn't the athlete go to a different school where they could make more money? So, Bill rambling about retirement as per usual. Flash, sorry you're having issues there, but apparently it's only you. So that's good for me. I'm sorry you were doing that. Maybe if you reboot your computer and then listen to it, maybe it'll be fine. School in New York is free, Joy. What do you mean? And also, yeah, that's all I got for today. So the rest of the show is dependent on you guys. I don't know anything about that, Joy. Joy's saying so. School in New York is free if the family makes less than 125K. That's what her mom said today. So I don't know anything about that. I will Google that though, and we will talk about that on Monday, if it's true. But you know what? I mean, that could be something that she heard, just like Bill heard stuff, and everybody else here heard stuff. She didn't move to Connecticut yet. She's in the process, Sid. Sid asked if you were living in Connecticut now. So yeah, I'll check it out and see what. Oh, community colleges. Oh yeah, that happens, Joy. That is the case in Tennessee as well, where the Ramsey Show is. That's the case, and yeah, they have a similar program like that in Tennessee, where community colleges are free. I just feel like they would have to follow suit if they haven't already. All right. Joy's not repeating anything. She's typing different things every single time. Bill? Anybody got anything else to talk about? We can talk about it's community and the state colleges. All right, I'll definitely have to check out that. That's is and supposedly that's a new thing. We'll see. Does any Joy says she's still gonna save for them? Better be prepared and not dependent on government stuff that may never happen, or they could take it away at any time. Let's see. Flash asked, "What was my favorite segment today?" Always love Debt Free Scream. Um, wasn't my favorite segment, but a friend of mine called and got some needed advice. Yep, they can pass laws to take it away. Normally, they don't take away stuff though, because they like to give people stuff in exchange for their votes most of the time. So they usually don't try to take away stuff. But depends on who's elected, et cetera, et cetera. Depends on a lot of stuff. I'm using the same camera that I used at work all this week. I don't know why it looks so bad. Maybe it's because of the lighting. I have my big overhead light on, and I have a like a bedside table light that is chest out of camera range. That is, I wonder if that's the problem, if the light is doing that. Nope. All right. I don't know why it's out of focus. Maybe I hit focus on it or something. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Oh, they have to work in New York. What do they? Did they have to work specific jobs, Joy? Why do you want me to take my glasses? Yeah, I guess I don't need them now because I have to read the chat. I do have to have it on. I will probably we have a ton of small monitors at work, so I might bring one of those home so I can set it up so I can put it right next to the webcam, and so I can read the chat and notes off of it. Am I watching the Entree Leadership Summit? Maybe. When is that? I don't remember when that is. Dave was talking about it though. Well, some people need a stern coach, Bill. I can't think of anybody right now though. Oh, the 16th through the 19th. Oh, yeah, I might check some of it off. Why do I need the glasses now but not before? Because I am much closer to my monitor at work. I am at home right now, and as I said at the beginning, sorry for the repeating, but some of the people weren't in the channel yet. I have a 43-inch monitor that I use, or 43-inch TV that I use for monitor. He does work 14 hours a day, Sid. You are correct. I think, what is it? Yeah, something like that. Yep. Bill works 14 hours all week. Not recommended by me, and also I'll go out on a limb and say Dave wouldn't recommend that either. But Bill's gonna do Bill. And good luck to him. 7 watching, only 2 likes. That's sad. Speaking of likes, I appreciate it if you do like I like all the videos and watch them all and subscribe. If you click that notification bell, you will be alerted to whenever I go live, and I do other live things other than this show. This show is just the flagship of the business we're doing here. So yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Joy. Joy said, like and sub, y'all. And she is not Southern. Okay. This is like reverse Joy that Bill just said. Bill just said 20 hours is basically full time. I have 35 subscribers now, Joy. Is that almost 800? Cool. So, yeah, Bill's just trolling with his laziness there. That's all. Just trying to justify his laziness, if any of it's even true. Oh, you hanging with me? You getting some Southern? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody that Margaret Cepolo, I think it is. She commented on one of my videos that she loved hearing a Columbus accent, and I don't know that my accent has changed from when I lived in Virginia. I don't know. So I may get a taco salad, Flash. Yeah, if I don't get a taco salad, I'll just have pizza probably. It's not funny, Bill. For it to be a joke, it has to be funny. Yep, does. Some people say I have zero accent. Others say I sound like a bayou. LOL, says Sydney. And we will find out, hopefully, sometime when she's not working and has other responsibilities. We can get her audibly on the podcast and find out. And would not be opposed of getting Hane on here as well, just so she can say her darn name. I would vote taco salad Flash, especially if you didn't have anything Mexican on Cinco de Mayo, like I didn't. That's why I was on. I can take a joke. I have a great sense of humor. Again, jokes have to be funny, Bill. Got to be funny. Try better. Alrighty. Looks like we might be over for today, unless we want to do more food talk or anybody has any questions. All right, honey, we'll work it out. Oh, good. Clay's in here. That's awesome. I have him blocked on the old Ramsey show. And so I can't see what he's typing in here. But according to Sid answering him about something, then that means he's in here. Well, great. What up, Chris? Thanks for coming, dog. Chris asked, how am I doing? Should I say better than I deserve? Better than I deserve, sure. About which stock I invest in. I don't invest in any stocks. Clay, I can't remember why I blocked Clay, either a troll or was being too stupid for me to deal with, or both. So, all right, Bill, you can ask if I ignore you, it was stupid or trolly. Better late than never, Chris. Chris said late to the party today. Ask your question instead of saying you have a question, Bill. Wasting time. Come on. Time is money. Yo. While we're waiting for Bill to type his fabulous question, and serious too. He said funds, Joy. What was the question? Oh, which funds I invest in? I will not tell you what funds I invest in because A, none of your business. B, I don't want to tell you the name of a fund and you invest in it and it goes down. I would feel bad. You do your own research. If you can't do your own research, if you don't know what you're doing, do what Dave Ramsey suggests, which is consult a professional, of which he has some on his website. You can get what's called a Smart Investor Pro. And apparently, some of them won't work with you unless you already have a bunch in accounts already to play with. They won't do beginners. Some of them apparently, but Mod said he thinks that some still do. So, and Sydney with the quote of the day. Uh, Bill had said, "Clay, Steve hates me," and Sydney said, "He doesn't hate you. You're just annoying," and that much is certain. I don't know what Fidelity Q Fund is, Bill. Oh, that's right. Judy had a coupon for getting her haircut. Yes, and I have mine. I have my coupon from Great Clips, so I'll be heading there, and then none of us will have to deal with this Chia Pet head anymore. All right, I'll try to hang out, Bill. If not, you took too long. What was I going to remind? Oh, I know what I was going to remind people of. Sid, if you could type in the old email address again. That would be, or actually the new email address. That would be coachstevemoney@gmail.com. And you can email that and provide your contact info. And I will get back with you for a free financial coaching consultation and assessment. And we'll see where we're at. And you can use that email to donate to this channel through PayPal, coachstevemoney@gmail.com. And also, it's good to have a mod because then somebody else besides me could put in links in the chat if we ever need any. So, Bill Jones having trouble typing. Christopher Pittman says, just need a cheap set of clippers. I shave mine every 2 to 3 months. Yeah, every time I've tried to do it, it's horrible and uneven, even with the guide. So I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe I'm just not talented in that area. Probably not. Probably not good. I would say that's a weak area of mine. Also, clothing. I don't have good drip at all. I'm sure, as the kids say. Yeah, well, I'm right there, Sid, and I would use like a number one guide to like take to almost just buzz it, and yeah, Bill, you keep saying that. You're doing if you did more typing of the question and less saying "hang on," got a really important question, we'd have it. Just use no guide. Yeah, I tried that too, and it's so uneven. I can't like do it the same pressure. I just need somebody else to do it. Could probably do it fine because they could like see what they're doing at the time. So, you know. All right, Sid. Sid said she said down to bald, not to almost bald. Still waiting on Bill. Yeah, yeah, he won't do that. I asked him before to try to give it a try. He won't do it. Yeah, I don't have mirrors like that, Joy. I do have in my bathroom. I do have mirrors across from each other, but they're too far away. Even with glasses, I can't see it. All right, Bill. If you would ask it. Yeah. That was my ex-wife. She doesn't know that I am podcasting at this time. Yeah, Bill, you're doing a lot of typing, other things than doing that. Well, if you wrote it down, Bill, you wouldn't need a laptop. You could just look at the piece of paper. See, that's comedy, Bill. Oh, you thought it was background music, Joy? Yeah, I thought about putting some stuff on my phone, like some sounds or whatever. And, you know, ha, Hane said LML, which that means if you don't know, and there's apparently a thing, I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was at all. Never heard of it. Joy, who is from the New York City, um, typed LML a lot in the chat, and I thought she was just mistyping it. And apparently that stands for laughing mad loud. And I Googled it, and it's a thing. I just had never heard it before. And being in computer repair and being a tech nerd and all that, I would have, you know, heard it if it was in any chat. I've been in a lot of chats or whatever. I don't understand the question. Fidelity International is labeled as what? That question does not make sense to me. Sid says her grandfather-in-law. I say grandfather. Her grandfather-in-law works more than Bill in retirement because he loves what he does. Yep, I could see that happening. That's I love computer repair. I love talking, obviously. So financial coaching might work out for me. The YouTubing, I'll probably do it forever. Hey, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I died during a live stream? That would be awesome. I mean, many, many years in the future, obviously, but still. Um, Sid says no, Bill. I think Bill might be getting ready to do something very trolly and very bad. Just because he probably knows that he's at the end of his time here. So we'll see. Last call for thoughts, or if he has a joke, Joy, it better be funny. He seems to have a problem with recognizing what's funny. So much dead air. I'm gonna try to. It could be Bill. Some may label them different things. Not that I don't remember. I remember seeing international on all the ones that I compared, but I would look into that. Christopher Pittman, bless you for a question. He asked me if I was gaming this weekend. Yeah, probably at least some. I will probably look to see if there's a new Madden roster with all the draft picks. There is one that has like the first couple of rounds, but eventually somebody puts one up that has all the draft picks and all the free agency moves. So that is fun. That breathes new life into the previous year's Madden. And I have a video on that exact thing. Foreign small blend international fun. Yeah, I'd say that probably is, but I mean, don't just. That was my notification sound. I did not have a bodily function just then. Foreign small blend international fund. I think that like might be too specific. That might be foreign small blend. I think you're just supposed to get a foreign, like an international fund of like mixed areas. So I would look into that, Bill, if I was you. Dave has not said that. Dave has said international is what he has said. That is the limit of what he has said. As far as I know, have never heard him say anything except international. And of course, he calls small cap, mid cap, and large cap. He calls those um, different names, like growth and income, and aggressive growth. Yeah, I can't remember which one is which off the top of my head. Yeah, so if it's just small cap, I think the idea is to get it more mixed. But I'm not sure. I just got the best performing one that said international in it. That is definitely not the one I have, Bill. But it may be just it may be just fine. But the fact that it says small in there, I would think that that might limit it too much. I was right, Chris studying for midterms. No, he's doing some type of work related certification, I believe. Sid suggests that Bill and anybody else maybe looks at several funds that sound international foreign and choose a few that perform well. Joy says, and they show which is the best performing one, right? Well, Joy, they don't come out and say, if you put in what is the best performing fund in this category, um, different websites will say different things because though, and also because they may have different criteria, and also they it depends on what date it was done as well, affects it. So you have to look up the particular fund. Like Bill just put in, this is not an endorsement for this, and I don't have this. uh, FIGRX is the code for it. If you put that into Google, it shows you all the information about it. And what you're looking for is at minimum a 10-year track record and a good return on investment through there. So I'm not going to recommend anyone, Bill. I'm not going to tell you which one to get or what it's called. You need to find it yourself. Sydney is 100% correct when she types in that I am not a SmartVestor Pro. That is not what a financial coach does. I will be making an introductory video for the channel, and I will go into exactly what a financial coach does. A lot of other videos I have planned is like a day of like my day, since it's so I mean a lot of it's will be just, it won't be that long, but it'll just like tell you what I'm doing at what particular time of the day. So I'm gonna do that. I got a lot of ideas. Alrighty, sorry I couldn't answer your question, Bill, but I'm not gonna give you the answer you are looking for. You will have to do research or get it from somebody else, which uh, both of them could end up being very bad for you, or it could work out. See, we just don't know in advance. Steve is not smart vector, Bill Jones. It's smart investor. Alrighty, kids. This is 45 minutes or so, and that's probably plenty. That's a lot of stuff where it's just babbling at the end. So he does not get it. If I got a salary from Ramsey, I would have better equipment. And like I said, to get a salary from Ramsey, you have to live there. So why wouldn't I just go to their studio and use their equipment? That's right. Sydney believes me that I don't work there. Some people have said I'm the mod too. I'm just in the chat every day because I have a job that allows me to do that. And because by staying engaged like that, it helps me be focused and not finished. And also, I like to get to help people if I can. Like when people ask questions in there and not every one of them gets answered, and so if I can answer any, that's good. Turnover rate of 135%. That seems high, Bill. It also depends on over what period of time, but yeah, that seems high. That seems like they're not picking very well and have to change them out a lot. But again, it just depends on sometimes. Oh yeah, also because the chat is where my friends are. Thank you, Sydney. Sydney is correct. The chat is where my friends are. You have a great weekend too, Flash. I appreciate everybody coming. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you, some of you, Monday morning in the chat. The rest of you, hopefully, in the after show or sometime soon. Alrighty. Bill, you're not my second mod. Maybe some other channel. Good luck with that. And maybe they'll pay you some so you can be closer to working full time. Good reminder, Sydney. She says that's coachstevemoney@gmail.com for a free consultation assessment. She is so correct about that. Have a good weekend, Judy. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. I also got, I think I said I broke 107 hours watched as of yesterday morning. So I'm over that now. I also have something like 850 views as of this morning. So it's working. Somebody's watching it. Bill, it's not funny to make up stuff. Not funny to say Steve and I are going to dinner. Why is that? That, you know what that is? That's trolling stuff. Because it's not informative, it's not funny, it's not anything. It falls in the annoying category. So, alrighty. Eventually Bill will probably and Sydney timed him out for 300 seconds. So that'll take us to the end. So it's my first timeout. So that's awesome. How did it feel, Sid? Just waiting for Sid to say how it felt, and then we'll be done. I appreciate you staying through this long. If you have stayed this long, I really do need to have more to talk about, and especially about the show. Some days are just rough as far as on Fridays I have to listen to the audio and can't watch the video, and it's difficult to chat at the same time and also do work at the same time. So, but I will endeavor to have more about the actual show so it can be an actual after show. Yeah, it would be. I mean, what I've been doing so far is a lot like talking. If it was Talking Dead, they talk about The Walking Dead for 5 minutes or so, and then the rest of it they would just be rambling on. So Sid said it felt strong. So cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. Thanks again, everybody, for showing up, and I will see you eventually. Most of you on Monday at some point, either the Ramsey Show chat or this one. Bye.